And there is the full-time whistle. Well, it wasn't the great Scottish Cup upset that Buckie Thistle would have dreamed of. Well beaten in the end. They've done themselves proud, the Highland League sides. They defended for their lives. They gave it everything. Players out on their feet in what has been a fantastic occasion for them. For Celtic, this was strictly about business, strictly about getting the defence of their Scottish Cup trophy underway. And it was thoroughly professional from Brendan Rodgers' side. He maintains his 100% record as a manager of Celtic in the Scottish Cup. And it was 3-0 at half-time. Goals from Bernardo, Holm and Kyogo had them cruising. The Celtic manager rung the changes in the second half, as did Graham Stewart of Buckie Thistle, to make sure as many of his players as possible got the experience of playing here at one of the great stadiums in European football. And it wasn't to be for them, as Luis Palma fired in a fourth, and then Rocco Vata, the young substitute, got his first Celtic goal as well.
Yeah, listen, I think it was good from both teams. So our first game back, the players continued where they left off before the break. The intensity was good. I've said before, we play a running game, so the running was there, and scored some very good goals, and just were offside in a few more. But the attitude was good, and obviously for Buckie Thistle to have a day like today, and their players they gave everything, and made it difficult at times, which you would expect. So, but from our perspective, really pleased with the mentality and the professionalism.
Hello everybody and welcome back to the Celtic Forever podcast. We're here to do the post-match reaction to Celtic 5, Buckie Thistle 0. Happy to say we've got John back on the podcast tonight. Good to have you back, John. How are you?
I'm alright, Xander, thanks. How are you?
I'm okay. It's good to have the football back, isn't it?
It certainly is, aye. Certainly is.
It was a long 3 weeks, but so it's good to have it back. So, the game was what it was the day, if you like, 5-0 win. Nobody expected anything any different, I suppose. So before we go any further, I'm going to mention this week's competition winner to win the Jimmy Johnson Celtic frame print. So the time of the goal, official time of the goal, was 24 minutes 5 seconds. And the winner was We Would Never Sell Our Club for £1. So that's the second prize that We Would Never Sell a Club for £1 has won. So congratulations to you. He said 23 minutes 40 seconds, so it was only 25 seconds out. So congratulations to you. You've won the Jimmy Johnson Legend frame print. That'll be on its way to you tomorrow, and you'll probably receive it by Wednesday or Thursday possibly, because it's gone to Ireland obviously. So congratulations again. That's your second prize. Just keep entering the competitions, you might win more. So this week's competition, I was going to do the big special 3,000 subs prize this week, but I'm going to leave it because of the strike against the channel. So I'm going to wait until the strike is lifted, and then everybody can get a chance to win this prize, because it's quite a good prize. So this week's prize is the Henrik Larsson Legend frame print. That's up for grabs, and all we want off you is the time of the first goal in the Ross County game on Saturday. So we're looking for the minute of the first goal, the minute and the seconds. 5 guesses each as usual. Just leave it in the comments section. And good luck to everybody that enters. And that's to win the Henrik Larsson Legend frame print, John.
Aye, well done. Who was it? The one We Would Never Sell a Club?
We Would Never Sell a Club for £1, yeah.
It's 2 prizes there. Well done. So that's another free prize on its way.
Yeah.
These other podcasts are looking for money off people, getting all the views, for taking money off of people. But there you're doing an honest job and giving away free prizes at your own expense, absolutely free of charge, and you get a ridiculous strike against the channel. It's just ridiculous. Sickening, actually, after the work you put into it, Xander,
Yeah, the channel has grown rapidly. 1,000 views per video. We're back down to about 180 per video. So what I would do is, like I done yesterday, was ask anybody that's watching this episode to share with a friend or put on Facebook or Twitter to try and help build the channel again up until this strike is over, because we need all the help we can get just now. And what I did say yesterday was I'm going to a wee bit more detail. The strike was because I put on the the manager's no longer with us video, and it was Celtic obviously that raised the complaint. Celtic Football Club raised the complaint, and YouTube had to delete the video and put a strike against the channel, which I don't understand, John, because the channel isn't monetized. We don't make a single penny, so I don't understand why they just didn't put a copyright against it and leave it at that. But they put the strike against the channel, John, and I'm still waiting from a reply from John Paul Taylor at Celtic. No reply yet from him. And the person that raised the complaint was PV and AR at Celtic. I sent them an email as well to try and lift this complaint, but no reply from them either, John. As yet.
If any of these people are listening, you can't put a strike against a small independent channel. Come on, guys. Get a grip. It's a small independent channel. It's just a wee video to keep the fans happy. There's no money made out of it. It's just a video. It's videos for years and years ago. And it's just to keep the fans happy. All the Celtic fans can watch it and enjoy it. Enjoy the past managers that are no longer with us and a wee compilation. Me personally, if it was me that was in charge, I do not see the harm in that, Xander. It's ridiculous. So whoever has managed to get that straight against the channel, have a heart and get it lifted if you're listening, because that's it's just a wee tribute to great managers that have passed. That's all it is. There's nothing getting made of it. It's just for the Celtic fans to enjoy.
Yeah, bang on, John, bang on. And I emailed PV Ander at Celtic FC about 6 days ago. Still no reply, John. That's who raised the complaint. And also emailed the liaison officer for Celtic, JP Taylor. I know he's got bigger things to worry about, but no reply from him either. So we'll wait and see if we hear from anything early next week. So let's go into the game anyway, John. That's enough on that. If people don't want to hear about our woes, let's go into the game. 5-0 to Celtic, John. Overall, what did you think of the game?
That's kind of just what I expected. First day back after a few weeks off, kind of slow pace, really. But that was enjoyable. Enjoyable with 4 offside goals, wasn't it?
4 offside goals. That's unbelievable. I've never heard of that in my life.
Didn't get a chance to see the third offside goal, the replay, didn't I? I think I missed it because I'm not home just now. But I missed it. I've been talking to my dad, Appenstein, here just now, obviously. Anybody that was wondering what was going on. I've been a bit no well last week and this week. I had problems with the house. So it's been topsy-turvy. So I kind of fleeting watching the games, Ander, really.
Yeah. And it's good to have you back, John, because you're talking to yourself when you're doing it yourself, you know. I know I had a lot of nice comments, people saying I was doing a good job and that. It's still enjoyable doing it, but it's you need that somebody to bounce your comments off of. So it's good to have you back, buddy. What I will say about Buckie,
I've done it myself before, Xander. I've done a few myself. I know it isn't easy.
Yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy, but it's got to be done, and to keep the channel ticking over. Right, Buckie Thistle, John. They showed how to take defeat with dignity, didn't they? Some teams in our league don't know how to take defeat with dignity, but Buckie Thistle showed how to the day, didn't they?
Absolutely, they did. And the thing I was saying to my dad watching the game today was, when I was watching Buckie Thistle, I says, that could be Livingston we are playing, or Dundee or something. They're no worse.
Yeah,
they played exactly the same way. So I've always said that I don't see much of a difference between lower league teams and the teams in the Scottish Premier League. There isn't a huge difference between them, Xander. Unless it's Celtic, of course. Or Aberdeen, or maybe Hearts. But the rest of them, like Livingston, St Mirren, they all play the same way against Celtic. And Buckie Thistle, to their credit, they did their team proud, did their fans proud. And well done to them for only keeping it down to 5-0. All right, with 4 offside goals, but I didn't see a huge difference in the quality. Maybe slightly different. They lacked a wee bit of pace up front. They were unlucky with Joe Hart making a save, but they created as much chances as any other team in the Scottish Premier League when it comes to Celtic Park.
Yeah, that's it. And did we not put 6 or 7 past Aberdeen earlier on this season at Celtic Park? So yeah, they did well keeping that score down. As you say, there was 4 offside goals as well. 1 or 2 looked Very close, I might add, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But they put a certain team to shame in our league, John. They've shown dignity in the defeat. So hats off to Buckie Thistle. Joe Hart was the captain for this game, John. Obviously, Callum wasn't playing. We had Thiago Home in the midfield. So Joe Hart was the captain. So right away, we've got an offside, a VAR offside. So that showed their intent right away. In the 5th minute, the 11th minute, we had a shot from Scales over the bar. And then 16th minute, we've got a sitter from Kyogo, but it was offside anyway, but he puts it past the post. The wee man's still not finding his shooting boots at this point, John, is he?
Nah, they missed a couple of right sitters a day again.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, obviously gets his goal later on, but we'll get to that. 21st minute, we've got a goal, our first goal disallowed. And this one he did look offside. I think Taylor was offside, so yeah, that one looked offside.
Aye. There was some of the offside goals were very marginal, weren't they? Though.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very, very marginal. I mean, it could have been
close.
a cricket goal, really. I think if Celtic wanted that to be higher the day, they could have. But it was to me, that was just a training match before the season kicks off again.
Aye, that's what I thought. I thought it was a practice or a kick about to the game against Ross County. No disrespect to Buckie Thistle, but obviously they're 4 or 5 leagues below us. So yeah, it was just a wee sort of opening game to get us ready for the league game against Ross County on Saturday. 24th minute, John, we get the opening goal, and it's Bernardo with a wee chip. O'Reilly through ball straight to Bernardo, chips it over the keeper. Nice wee opening goal, wasn't it? Nice finish.
Aye, could have been. It could have been O'Reilly that scored that as well. The two of them look exactly the same still. It could have been Bernardo to O'Reilly. The two of them just look exactly the same for a distance, don't they?
Yeah.
But aye, nice, beautiful wee chip for Bernardo. Was well taken,
Yeah, he's turned into a decent player, Bernardo. So
good enough to keep Hatate out of the team.
That's a good question, John. That's a good question. Hatate, I think, personally, I think Hatate will go back into the team, John. What do you think?
Me as well. I think the same. I don't think he's quite on the same level as Hatate yet. But Hatate very injury prone, so we'll see what happens there. But I don't think he's as good a player as Hatate. I don't think anybody in Scotland's as good as Hatate. But we'll see. We'll keep an eye on that one, see what happens. We don't want Hatate to get injured. I want Hatate fully fit and firing on all cylinders. He's the best player in Scotland, Xander, by a country mile.
Yeah. But Bernardo is also improving every game, isn't he? So yeah, we'll keep an eye on that one when Hatate returns from the international fixtures. Another offside goal on the 30th minute. Kyogo offside. Another goal. Another nice finish. Offside. That was marginal as well. So we move on. 33rd minute. We've got the second goal in the game, which was Thiago Home. A wee 1-2 with Matt O'Reilly on the edge of the box and off the post. Another wee nice finish. Wasn't it, John, for you, Thiago Home? And good to see him getting on the score sheet.
Aye, absolutely it was, aye. But obviously not as influential as Callum McGregor in the centre of the park, but I've always liked to be Home. I think there's a decent wee player in there. Maybe just a wee loan would maybe do him, Sander.
Yeah. Yeah, it's also good coming off the bench as well when players are needing rested or whatever. Yeah, I like Thiago Home, John. He done a good job in the other day, so well done to him. We'll get to our men of the match if you like. We're not going to do the 1 to 10 scoring. We're just going to do a who you thought impressed, John, in the game and who I thought impressed. So we'll get to that in a couple of minutes. 41st minute, Abada pass straight to Kyogo. A through ball from Matt O'Reilly straight to Abada, across to Kyogo, tap in goal. That made it 3-0, John. That was a nice wee move, wasn't it, for O'Reilly through to Abada and a pinpoint cross to Kyogo for his tap in. Nice finish, nice build up.
Aye, that's where Kyogo thrives in. That's his position, thriving. Wee low cross in. That's where Kyogo gets most of his goals. Of course, he gets the odd world class goal as well against the other mob. That was outstanding a few weeks ago. But tap ins, he's a specialist at that, although he's been missing quite a lot recently. let's hope he can start putting these away, Xander.
Yeah, definitely, John. Yeah, that'll maybe boost his confidence a wee bit as well. Gets a goal in the first game back. And speaking of the other mob, just to come off track it slightly, they played yesterday. First game back, another penalty, John. So, and that's another goal for Tavernier, isn't it? So we'll move on. We'll move on. First game back, penalty right away. So no change there. 45th minute, just before half time, we've got another offside goal here, John. Bernardo offside. I think this one was offside, but that's 3 offside goals in the first half, John. 3 offside.
That's a lot, innit? But get back to Tavernier, do you think he carries a spare penalty spot about him in his sports bag on the way to the game?
But maybe he carries a wee water suction device as well in case the penalty spot's waterlogged as well. So
Aye.
you've got to carry that kit about him for his penalties, yeah.
Aye.
But nice finish for Bernardo, John. But unlucky with offside, wasn't it?
Aye. Not much we can't really talk about offside goals because they're nice finishes and they don't count. Heartbreaking, but it is what it is.
Yeah. So half time whistle goes 3-0 Celtic cruising. Never really came out of second gear, did we? So yeah, that was 3-0 at half time, John. So second half kicks off. Right away, we get a goal within the first 2 or 3 minutes of the second half, John, and this is the best goal of the match for me. It's a shot from outside the box, 22, 23 yards outside the box from Lewis Parma. Wee bit of swerve on it as well, takes it around the goalkeeper, just inside the right-hand post, makes it 4-0. Lovely wee goal there, John, for Parma.
Missed that one, Xander.
Okay, right, fair
I
enough,
missed that
lovely
one.
goal.
I did say I missed one goal, and that's the one that
Yeah.
I missed. I missed the
You
fourth
missed
goal
You missed the best goal, John, yeah.
because my dad was watching something on. He wanted to show me something on YouTube. I think it was. I don't know what it was. Some. I can't remember what it was. Some guys singing. I says the second half's just about to kick off here, but I was like, oh no, it's ages to go yet. The time we turned it out, it was 6 minutes into the second half.
Yeah, we scored. Yeah. So you missed it, John. It was a good goal. We scored early in the second half, so unfortunately you missed that. Tell us what you think in the comment section. If you thought that was the best goal of the game, Palmer's goal, let us know in the comment section if you agree or disagree. 51st minute, Abada, a sitter from Abada, knocks it wide. There's nobody near him, no defenders near him. Goalkeeper standing in the middle of his goal and hits his shot wide. Did you see that one, John? That was the 51st minute. That was only a couple of minutes later.
I probably missed that one as well.
Yeah,
I think
because
I think
it was right away, John. Sorry, it was right away after the goal, straight away. So yeah, you probably missed that as well, John, because it was within 60 seconds of the restart. So yeah, you would have missed that. Sorry, John. What were you saying?
I don't know, but I'm looking forward to watch the highlights so I can see the fourth goal because I missed that. But no, I missed that one, Xander. I think it was around about 52 minutes when my dad put the game back on again. So
Yeah,
we missed about. I think we missed about 7 minutes of the second half or something like that.
Okay, John. All right.
I would say it was worth it, but it wasn't.
Because you don't even remember what you were watching. All right, moving on. Another offside goal coming up. Yeah, I think you would have seen this one because this was the 55th minute. Abada offside. That looked onside to me, that one, John. Out of the 4, that's the one that looked the most onside. Another nice finish for Abada. Oh, but he's offside. You're offside, isn't it?
I've seen that one. Aye. Like he says, if you're offside, you're offside. What can you do? Nice finish. There was a few nice finishes that were offside goals, but that is what it is, isn't it? It's just annoying. It is heartbreaking. You see these lovely goals, but they're offside. But
yeah,
move on.
Okay, John. Let's go through the subs because we had a barrel of subs. I might add, but in case I forget at the end of the game, that was a nice touch for the referee. I thought at the end, John, only adding on a minute because people had to get home for there the night. And well done to every single supporter that went along there tonight during a storm, basically. 3,000 Buckie Thistle fans, probably about 40,000 Celtic fans. So well done to every single supporter for making that effort. So well done to them, John.
Aye, well, absolutely. Aye. And there was a decent crowd there for a game against a Highland League team. I'd say there must have been, 42,000?
Yeah, about 42, and that's including the 3,000 Buckie Thistle fans, Johnny. But well done to them, and well done to the referee for not adding on any injury time, because people had to get home and try and get buses or whatever, John. So I just want to bring
Trains
that
are
up.
cancelled. The trains were
That's right.
cancelled.
That's right. Yeah, pretty bad, wasn't it? So subs, home for Kelly, Hugo for Vata, Abada for Mikey Johnson, and Alistair Johnson for Ralston. That was your 4 subs there. Nothing really happening for the next 10-15 minutes. We had a few shots over the bar and wide, but then we get the 5th goal, John, the 76th minute. It was Rocco Vata, a nice wee run for Mikey Johnson into the box, takes around a couple of players, crosses it across for a tap in for Vata. So it was a nice assist, if you like, for Mikey Johnston, and a tap in for Vata to make it 5-0.
Nice wee nutmeg for Mikey Johnson as well.
Mm-hmm.
Pinpoint cross. Good to see wee Rocco Vata getting a game as well, Xander. You know I'm a big fan of Rocco Vata.
Yeah.
But he's not played in the first team for such a long time. Give that boy a few games. He's a good wee player. And it was great to see him getting a wee appearance and scoring a goal.
Yeah. It was nice to see
It was
him
all
get.
about, it was all about Mikey Johnson's assist, that one though.
Aye. It was great to see Rocco playing up front, because he obviously was pushed up front, wasn't he, Rocco Vata? Do we not have any strikers in the reserves, John, that could have done a job there? Any actual, because Rocco Vata's a winger. So do we not have any strikers that play in the B team or anything that could have been on the bench? I don't know. Anyway, another substitute, Narocki off for Welsh. That was with 7 or 8 minutes to go, John. Narocki comes off. Welsh comes on. But the defence never had much to do the whole game, did they? I think there was one chance that Hart had to pull off a decent save. The boy was through the keeper, and Hart's outstretched leg stops the ball going into the net. But that was the only thing the defence had to do the whole game.
Aye, they had a wee chance about 10 minutes that came to nothing. And then the only thing Joe Hart had to do was that one save. But he did his job, didn't he?
Yeah, he did his job. He did what he's paid to do, basically, didn't he? What I will say about Buckie Thistle, John, they didn't tire. They must be quite a fit team, because normally get these lower league teams after about 70 minutes they start to get tired. But I don't think Buckie Thistle looked tired at all, right up until the 90th minute.
No, I thought Buckie Thistle did well. Half decent wee team. I don't know anything about the Highland League, by the way, but they're a half decent wee team, and they're credit. You know, their fans are a credit to them as well. What's showing up? That's the biggest away fans we've had at Celtic Park this season.
That's it. Definitely, John. It was bang on. What a turnout for them. 3,000 all the way down for the Highlands. Different class, so well done to them. So last chance of the match, John, 85th minute, with a shot for Palmer, 22 yards out. Similar position for where he scored, but this one just went wide. John. That's the final chance of the match. Full-time whistle goes. 5-0, comfortable as you like. What everybody more or less expected. I think my prediction was 8-0 actually. Obviously, you didn't have a prediction, you were on the own, so my prediction was 8-0. Wasn't too far away, I suppose.
Now, if we would have scored, took the chances, if I not took the chances, but the offsides, it would have been 9-0, wouldn't it? But Lewis Palmer also had a shot just over the bar as well, a free kick.
Yeah, yes, he did. Yeah, he did. Yeah, that was a close one actually. Was that the one the keeper tipped over the bar?
Aye, I was saying at that point, we've not got anybody that can take a free kick. But Palmer is probably the closest we've got to somebody that can take a free kick, because his dead balls are usually pretty good.
Yeah, I totally agree, John. He's decent at his set pieces, Palmer, isn't he? But yeah, that was a good save, John, for their goalkeeper. That was a decent save. He done okay as well, that boy. I can't remember his name, but he done okay.
Aye, what a good time wasting going on there.
Aye, I know he done okay. He put off a few saves. All right, so the full-time whistle, who was your man of the match? Because the official man of the match was Matt O'Reilly. Who are you getting it to, John?
I don't know. It's a tough one because nobody was really tested or troubled or really stood out. I don't know. I quite like the look of Bernardo today, and I'm going to get to Bernardo today.
Bernardo, right, fair enough, John. Yeah, he was decent, wasn't he, Bernardo? Yeah, he was decent. But I'll tell you who I'm going to give it to, and I thought he was quite good. I know Matt O'Reilly had 3 assists, but Abada had a couple of assists as well. So I'm going to, sorry, 1 assist. And he looked quite fresh and sharp, and he didn't give the ball away. Yeah, he looked quite good. Good to have Abada back, so I'll give it to Abada. Obviously, O'Reilly was the official man of the match because he's assists, but Abada gets his goal as well. I'll give it to him. So who was your players that stood out, John, in the match? We're not going to do a 1 to 10 scoring this time. So it'll be a wee bit unfair on Buckie, I think. So we'll just do players that stood out, John. Who was your players that stood out today?
Well, I'll go for 3 that kind of stood out. O'Reilly, Bernardo, and I'll tell you who didn't have a great game. Alistair Johnson. I think he's went after Boyle a wee bit in the last few games. But another player that stood out, I'll probably go for Abada as well, Xander.
Yeah.
Abada, Bernardo, and O'Reilly.
Yeah, definitely stood out, they 3, didn't they? And I can't really disagree with that, John. O'Reilly was outstanding the full game. He's through passes. And I know it's lower league opposition, but he's been doing it all season. It's not just against Buckie Thistle. He's been doing this. He's been doing it all season. So yeah, Matt O'Reilly definitely he's getting better every game, Matt, isn't he? Abada, sorry, on you go, John. Yeah.
I was just going to say he's on the radar of many clubs. I think Matt O'Reilly.
Yeah, definitely. Hopefully we get to keep him at least to the end of the season anyway, John. Abada, good to see him back. You know, some pinpoint passes today, really decent. So good to have him back as well. And I thought Palmer played well too. His free kicks, his crossing, his passing, all decent, all decent. Again, it's against lower league opposition, so it's hard to judge really. So that's my 3 players that stood out, John.
Aye.
All right, yeah. No, what I had is I just hope that every supporter, John, got home safely today because the train's cancelled, probably buses cancelled as well. 80 mile an hour winds out there tonight, so I just hope that every fan got home safely. Buckie Thistle and Celtic fans all go home safely tonight, John.
Oh, aye, definitely, aye. I was driving in the wind last night in the rain. It was wild last night as well. And I know it's away for the game. I'm driving at 57, I think, because you could hardly see anything in front of you. And there's idiots flying by you 80 miles an hour on that motorway.
Yeah.
Are these people invincible or something?
Yeah, I know. It's always happens, John. You always get these people on the motorway. You could be sitting doing 75 and somebody's flying by you. So yeah, you're always going to get that, aren't you? But in these conditions, it shouldn't be happening, shouldn't it? No.
But especially when you're in the outside lane where the puddles gather. You hit one of the big puddles when the rain's like that. It just totally slows your motor down and throws it into the next lane. So I don't know. Anybody listening that drives at 80 mile an hour in that weather, get a grip of yourself, man.
Yeah, definitely, John. Yeah, be safe, everybody. Be safe. A couple of wee snippets of news before we go into the comments, John. Wee snippets for the day. Celtic are in talks to keep Carter Vickers there on a longer term deal, John. So that's better news because obviously Vickers was linked to other clubs at the start of the week there. So Celtic in talks to keep a hold of Vickers on a longer term contract. That'd be good news if that happened.
Oh, we can't afford to lose our best players. There's a few players there that we can't afford to lose. We've got McGregor. He's never going to leave Celtic. But Carter Vickers, the ones that's important to me, we should be getting on long-term contracts right now and make sure they're there till at least the end of the season. And Carter Vickers is right up the top there. Carter Vickers, Matt O'Reilly. I'd probably even add Liam Skills into that now, Xander. They 3, I think, they're vital in us getting into that Champions League next season for that big jackpot money because it's big money next season. And we kind of let that slip away across to the other side of the city,
Yeah, 100% agree again, John. It's, keep our best players, get them signed up, win the league, and then move on for there, isn't it? Other wee bit of news, no really news. It was Quan. Quan started for St Mirren yesterday, John, in the Scottish Cup, and the BBC gave him a 9.5 man of the match performance. So that was his very first game for St Mirren, John. He didn't score or anything like that, but he was a man of the match, and he got a 9.5 with the BBC, John. So that's good to see, isn't it?
He wouldn't get a 9.5 off me unless he's still making the noodles.
I don't know if he's still making the noodles, but I didn't even see the game at St Mirren again. I've not watched any highlights or anything like that. But well, that's what you want to hear. Celtic players doing well at their lone clubs, isn't it?
Aye, did St Mirren get through?
I went through. Aye.
Who did they beat? I can't remember the scores.
2 seconds, John, and I'll tell you. When was it they were playing? When was St Mirren playing? Was it Friday, Saturday?
Oh, I don't know. I've not been listening to any games under.
Let's have a wee look, John. Here we go. St Mirren were playing Queen of the South at home, and they won 1-0, John. So
All right.
Quan gets man of the match, Joe. That's and obviously what I will say as well about that, John, is Rangers play their game in hand in midweek against Hibs at Easter Road, right? Obviously, we don't expect anything other than a Rangers win. But that's a tough fixture, John. That's a tough fixture to go to Easter Road, and especially the way the weather is and everything. And then on Saturday, Rangers play St Mirren at Love Street or St Mirren Park, whatever it's called these days. So they've got 2 away tough fixtures, John, coming up, and our next game obviously is on Saturday against Ross County. So Rangers have one of their games in hand against Hibs at Easter Road on Wednesday night, John. So how do you think that will go?
I don't expect anything other than them to win, but look, you never know. Just never know. It just depends what mood Hibs are in. Do they feel like plenty of their potential, or do they feel like sitting back like they normally do?
Yeah, that's
I
it.
suppose what you think.
That's it. That's it. That's the way you've got to look at it. And their second game on Saturday is against St Mirren. So Corn will be playing in that one, John.
Aye. Well, good luck, Quan. That's it's good marks. It's good to see you guys getting man of the match. I'm sure. What's his name? The wee St Mirren manager, Stevie Robinson.
Robinson.
I'm sure he'll be happy with big Quan in his team. Look, Quan can only come back a better player. I don't want to look at their games, the other mob. I don't want to look at their games. I'm thinking about big Quan here. And as long as he comes back a better player to Celtic, I hope it's one of the moves that he becomes a great player for St Mirren. They don't want to lose him, and he comes back to Celtic. That kind of stuff always works out. Same with Liam Scales with Aberdeen, won it.
Yeah, that's it. That's what we said before, John. Get him back a better player for Celtic. That's why he's out on loan in the first place, isn't it? It's to you get some game time and improves yourself as a football player. All right, we'll leave that there. There was no other really snippets of news today. That was it. Cameron and Carter Vickers and Quan. Let's get into some comments, John. Let's get into some comments. James Doran says, should be a routine victory for Celtic tomorrow, and I can see Rodgers making a few changes in the team. And Japan's losses is Celtic's gain. So what it means by that is obviously Hitati and Maeda could be back early because Japan are not doing too well in the Asia Cup, John.
Aye. I was listening to your wee podcast yesterday. I heard you talking about that. Aye. Well, I hope Japan get put out early. That's all I can say.
Yeah, that's it. No, nothing against them. We just want our players back early, John. That's all we want, isn't it?
No, look, I love Japan as a team. I've always thought they're a great team, Japan. I've always loved watching them, but I'm being selfish when I say I hope they get put out early because we need our best players for this league, Xander. Every one of them. And Hitati and Maeda are 2 of them.
Exactly, John. Totally agree. He also says routine victory, and he was right there as well, wasn't he? I suppose everybody thought that, didn't they? All right, moving on. Thanks for the comment, by the way, James. Thanks for that. Fish and Stevie says it's better if Japan are out. That means Maeda and Hitati will come back fine. We can do with some quality in goal, a goalkeeper and a left back, John. Do you think we need a goalkeeper and a left back?
Still don't. I think we need a goalkeeper if Big Segrist is off. But I still like Joe Hart as number one right now. Like I keep saying, I still think there's a few years left in him. I like Joe Hart, but nah, we do need another keeper if Segrist goes. But right now, Joe Hart very seldom gets injured, so I'm happy to have him there still, Xander.
Okay, mate. Obviously, we're linked with a couple of goalkeepers, Liverpool goalkeeper and
That's
another
right. Aye,
goalkeeper.
nah. Well, look, we always welcome a new goalkeeper because
Yeah.
Joe Hart's not going to be around forever. So we always welcome a new goalkeeper. You know.
Absolutely, John. Absolutely. Yeah, totally agree. Moving on, next comment. James Doran says Kuhn looks like a promising player, and I think he will come on in the second half against Buckie Thistle on Sunday. Well, obviously, Kuhn was nowhere near the team, John. He was nowhere near the team, so nobody knew that. Obviously, I think he was. I think he was rested because he hadn't played in about 3 weeks, John. So he's just trying to build up his fitness and the training, etc., and he should be okay for the Ross County game.
Aye, well, good to get a first look at him. Do you think he looks a bit like Paddy Roberts?
He does, John. He does, doesn't he? Aye, he looks as actually another lookalike for you, by the way. Another lookalike. I need to put that one up on the screen because I forgot to put the last lookalike up. Yeah, he does. He does look like Paddy Roberts. Yeah.
I'll tell you another. Here's another lookalike for you. Then, while we're on the lookalikes, I've always got one. The day I noticed Palmer, do you think he looks like Mark McGee when he laughs? Nope.
No.
I
don't see that one.
He's got the same kind of smile as Mark McGee. That kind of looks like Muttley.
That's no
Sorry,
bad.
no offence to Palmer or Mark McGee, but that's what I think they look like.
I'll maybe put that one up on the screen. No, that's no bad. All right, okay, Jack. We'll move on before we get into trouble. We would never sell a club for £1. Congratulations, by the way. We would never sell a club for £1. That was a great guess. You were only 25 seconds out, pal. So congratulations, John. Another winner there for We Would Never Sell a Club.
We would never sell our clubs. A regular. He's a resident, really, in the Celtic Forever podcast. So I like to see the regulars winning them because they're loyal to the channel, and it's good. I like to see anybody win them, but especially if it's somebody that's loyal to the channel. You know, they're always there. They always leave their comments and all that. So it's always good to see these guys or ladies winning. You know, so
yeah.
So well done. We would never sell a club. Well done. Thoroughly deserved.
Yeah, well, absolutely, John. And all I need you to do is I don't need your address. I just need to clarify, and you can just do this in the comments. Just clarify that I'm sending it to the same address. That's all I need you to do. But let's get into your comment. Great podcast, and hope John gets better soon. And great to hear that Mida and Hattati will be returning back to Paradise sooner than expected. So yeah, I've just spoke about that. The sooner these boys get back, the better. The stronger the team, the better, John, into it for the big push towards the title.
Well, I'm glad they're all saying that because I thought I was being selfish saying I hope Japan get put out early so that we get our players back. But everybody seems to be thinking the same way.
Yeah, every Celtic fan wants the same thing, John. There's no one Celtic fan out there that's saying, "Oh, I don't want them back because I want Japan to do better." You know, it's.
I know, but believe me, there is still people out there that think they want to see their players doing good for their country as well. And I want to see the players doing good for the country, but no when it's affecting our best team in the league. The league's the only thing that matters to me.
That's it. No, not at the expense of Celtic, John. That's you're bang
definitely
on.
Definitely no. 100%. Definitely no. No, we need our best players to win this league. We need them.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
So the sooner Japan are out, the better.
yeah, that's it. That's it. No offence to Japan. Obviously, we just want our players back. Next comment, John. We've got. Japan. Yeah, that's it. I had a good team. Paul McComb says, "There'll be a load of goals today. 6, 7, or 8-0. Hail, hail! Great podcast. You were 1 out, pal. 1 out. Finish 5. We didn't really put our foot in the gas today, John, didn't we?
No, we're just cruising along on a moped today. There was no effort really needed. Scored 9 goals, 4 of them offside. Probably came out of first gears under. Walk in the park.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. It's easier game you're going to get this season, really. All right,
Well,
leave
it's
that
as
there.
hard the games you're going to get this season as well. They played the same way as every Scottish Premier League team.
Well, that's it, innit? But I think there was a bit less quality the other day, John. That's what I think personally, anyway.
A wee bit less quality in the counter attack, I think.
Mm-hmm.
A wee bit less pace, a wee bit less urgency in the counter attack, but they parked the bus as well as any Scottish team.
Mm-hmm.
Scottish Premier Team, I mean. So
that's
credit to Buckie Thistle, They defended as well as any Scottish team did.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they defended well. Yeah, they did. Throwing the bodies in the line. Thanks for the comment, Paul. Thanks for the comment. Next comment. Wee Chill says 20 minutes, 20 minutes, 20 minutes, 20 million for CCV, but only sell if he wants to go. Before we go into that, Wee Chill sent us a message on the day's game saying that he thinks he won the prize, but you didn't, pal, because you were about a minute and 50 seconds out, and our winner was only 25 seconds out, so he didn't win it. But keep on trying, pal, keep on trying. Would you think, John, 20 million for CCV if he decides to go?
Best defender in Scotland, isn't he? Yeah,
He's worth more than 20 mil. He's worth more than 20, isn't
he? Definitely. I mean, if we get 20 million for him, it's still a good wedge of cash for Celtic. But me personally, I'd say he's the best defender in Scotland, then Liam Scales. I think you're talking 25, 27 million for Carter Vickers.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought between 25 and 30, but some of the prices that some of these players are going for, yeah, 25 to 30. You think 20 to 25? Yeah, we're not far away from it.
25 to 27, I think.
25 to 27, right? Okay, yeah.
Aye. I'm thinking the higher end. I'm thinking over 25, in between 25 and 30. I'm thinking kind of in the middle there, Xander.
Yeah.
27.
Yeah, I'm the same. That's what I think. Yeah. All right, we'll leave that there. We spoke about that yesterday anyway, so we'll move on. Last comment, John Fishing Stevie says he thinks the first goal will be 12 minutes. Unlucky, wee bit out there. But he also says that, by the way, Jinky, who made me a Celtic fan way back in the 60s, yeah, I suppose Jinky made a lot of people Celtic fans with his skills and his ability. He was mentioning that because of the prize, and obviously wanted to win the wee Jinky prize, the frame print. Yeah, Jinky was an outstanding talent, Johnny.
Aye. Probably because one of the greatest Celtic players of all time was Jinky, isn't he?
Yes.
And every Celtic fan loves him. It's always great watching me Jinky playing all the clips on YouTube and all that. I wonder how they're not getting strikes against their channels with them, But
yeah, I don't understand that myself, but yeah, we've just got to live with this, John.
But no, wee Jinky, he's a total legend, wee Jinky, and every Celtic fan's eyes. If you're a Celtic fan, you don't think Jinky's a legend, let us know in the comments. I guarantee there won't be one comment saying he's not a legend. No, for a Celtic fan anyway.
No, that's it.
Aye, thanks for that comment, Fishing Steve. It's always good to see you here, mate. It's becoming a regular as well, Fishing Steve. I've seen him here a few times now, so always good to have you aboard, pal.
Yeah, keep entering the competitions. And before we go, I'll mention this week's competition, John. What minute will the first goal be scored in the Ross County game on Saturday? Simple as that. To win in fact, I've even mentioned what the prize is yet, John. I think I did, didn't I?
Henry Larsson print.
Okay. My memory's terrible. Henry Larsson, legend frame print up for grabs. Looking for the minute and the seconds. The first goal will be scored in the Ross County game, whether it's Celtic, whether it's Ross County. We're just looking for the minute of the first goal. 5 guesses each, everybody, and remember to put it in the comments section. And good luck.
Aye, good luck to everybody. Very, very good luck to you all. And well done to We Would Never Sell a Club. That's the second print. We Would Never Sell a Club's one. 2 prints,
Yeah,
there's no more space left than his was under.
Yeah, keep entering though, because I mean, if you want to keep winning these prizes, it's simple. Enter a text into the comments section. That's all you need to do with your guess. That's it. That's all you need to do.
We would never sell our clubs, obviously, for the Emerald Isle over in Ireland there. Let us know if you understand everything we say. I take it you understand everything we say because you watch every podcast.
Yeah, that's it. And speaking of watching podcasts, John, I could ask everybody that's viewing today's podcast if you could share it with a friend or put it on your Facebook or Twitter, just to help the channel out to get through this strike, because we built the channel up Now it's between 150 and 200 views per podcast. We want to try and get that up to about 3 if we can, 300 per podcast until the strike is over in 3 months' time, and then we'll be back to normal again. So if you can share the video, that would be very much appreciated by both John and myself.
Aye, that's what to do. Everybody just share it with as many people as you can. Just put it in your Facebook homepage or something like that, and people watch it. That's all we're asking for. Just put it on there. Somebody might watch it that you know, and it gives us, it keeps us ticking over till the strike's over, and that's all we're looking for. We're not begging for views or anything. It's just the channel's obviously get another strike against it, and it's, to me, it's totally undeserved. Totally 100% undeserved.
Yeah, I agree. It's different if you're making money, John. We don't make a single penny. The channel isn't even monetized. We're not interested in making money. So I don't understand it. I don't understand it, to be honest with you.
No, there's no monetization. Don't make a penny. All it does is cost you money. It's no Patreon and all that garbage. We're not trying to sell T-shirts. We're not selling garbage that nobody wants. So I don't understand it. I just don't understand it. And old videos, clips made for all the Celtic fans to enjoy. I don't know, but there you go. It happened, and that's it.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, the wee video was sitting at 10,000 views, and it was put on over a fortnight ago. So I don't understand why it was just brought up now. Anyway, we'll leave it there. We've went on enough about that. So next game up for Celtic, John, Ross County on Saturday. Back to league business, John. That's for the real stuff starts, isn't it?
That's it. Back to business. Celtic Park. So, what do you think of the state of the pitch tonight, by the way, before we finish?
Yeah, it was poor, wasn't it? Obviously, I mean, nobody's played in it in 3 weeks, so I don't understand why the condition was so bad. And that tonight isn't going to make it any better, is it?
No, it was all patchy. It looked pretty smooth, right? And if the ball was travelling on it pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, I heard Matt O'Reilly complaining about it, didn't he? He was like after the game saying the park was quite bad, so even the players are complaining about it, John.
Aye, and that's a pitch that had a lot of money spent on it when Brendan Rodgers had his first spell here. It was him that wanted a new pitch.
Mm-hmm.
Is it 3G or something you call it, innit?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Well, we're just got to get on with it, I suppose, aren't we?
It looked like maybe 1.5 Gs the night. It was poor.
Half a G.
Half a G.
Yeah. All right, mate. We'll wrap it up there for the night. It's good to have you back, John. It's good to have you back, mate. It's good to have somebody to have a conversation with, instead of talking to yourself. So it's good to have you back, my man.
Nah, it's horrible talking to yourself. It's good to be back. I just want to say a big thanks to my man Dar who let me stay here just now, because I've had a lot of bother with my house, as you know, Xander. I was flooded out.
Yeah, that's true.
And my man Dav let us stay here. So, and they've been fantastic. So I just want to say, I know they listen to the podcast as well. Probably get the tumbler up against the wall listening to me just now.
Yeah. Well done to them for putting you up, John, to get your house sorted. So yeah, well done to your mum and dads. All right, mate. We'll wrap it up there. We'll be back on Wednesday. Just for a wee update podcast on Wednesday afternoon, and we'll catch everybody then. So thanks for watching. Thanks for viewing. Hit that like button if you don't mind. Hit the share button as well, and we'll catch you all on Wednesday. Hail, everybody.
Hail, everybody. Cheers, Xander. Hail, mate.
Cheers, John.